same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. I got his band like them Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage, it's a feeling.
What up? Let's go.
Way up.
Welcome to the Bottom Line NBA special.
Yes, sir.
Man. Let's go. Yeah, a lot of good games, man. The Knicks pulled it out.
It's getting better and better, man.
Yeah, it feels like I don't know, like it's deep in the playoffs, but it's just second round.
Second round, man.
Yeah, man. And this game tonight's gonna be good too.
Bro, it's already 10 o'clock. I'm trying to keep my eyes open, bro.
You sleeping?
I don't know, man. I'm tired, but I'm gonna try to stick it out though. I'm gonna try.
It's gonna be a good game, man. If you fall asleep, you're gonna be missing it.
I'm gonna try to stay up, man. I mean, this time of the year is hard, man.
It's hard. Well, you're on the East Coast, and then if there's West Coast games, that's you.
Yeah.
Second quarter, that's you.
Man, it probably will be, man. I'm telling you. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
By second quarter, man, you're like,
I'm gonna try to hold out. Though, bro. I'm trying, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
I'm gonna try that, bro.
All right, man. Man, my soundboard's been a little delayed lately, so I don't know what's going on. All right, so here we are talking a little NBA playoffs. Let's see. Let's talk about yesterday's game. Got a couple good games. Man, the 76ers came and beat the Celtics without what is now the MVP of the NBA.
Correct.
Embiid wasn't even there. Harden comes out and drops 45. Wow.
17 from 30, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It felt like Houston Rockets, James Harden.
So
what do you think about that game? I mean, is this just kind of one of those things that just kind of happened? It's an anomaly, or man, are the Celtics in trouble now? Are they really in trouble?
Right now, what's that series looking like? It's tied up.
It's 1-0. No, it's 1-0.
1-0 Philly.
That was the first game, but that's what I'm saying. They lost at home against a team that's missing their superstar.
I don't think that the Celtics got anything to worry about. The Celtics need to win. The Celtics need to win that game tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
that's the determining factor.
But I'm saying, man, I mean, how do you lose without Joel Embiid in the game?
Yeah, that's
it don't make sense. And then that's been the criticism on Tatum.
Right.
I mean, he scored 39, but it always seems like he's kind of passive when in the key moments, like the late in the game when you really need him to just go dominate.
Yeah.
He gets a little passive.
Yeah.
I mean, he scored 39 points, so he scored. It seemed like this time, what's his name? Jaylen Brown was the one that was passive. He only had 23 points. I think he only took like 2 or 3 shots in the fourth quarter. I don't know what's going on. Smart didn't pitch in. He only had 12 points. You need him to. You need Smart, Horford, or White to give you like 20 points.
To be consistent and score. Right.
Right. I mean, if any of those guys give you like close to 20 points, you probably win that game.
Probably win.
Yeah, and the problem is, how do you let Harden without Embiid beat you at home? Like,
At
I
home.
understand maybe on the road, maybe I could get it, but man,
At
to
home.
me that spells trouble for the Celtics. I don't know if it, because we think about the Celtics, we think about last year's Celtics that made it to the finals, but they've got a new coach. This coach has never been there.
Vaughn, what's his name?
The Celtics coach.
I think his name is Vaughn.
Vaughn? No, that's not his name.
No,
Is that his name?
that's Brooklyn's coach.
That's Brooklyn's coach. Joe Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla, that's right.
Yeah, he took over
for Ime.
Ime, yeah, and he's with the Rockets now, right?
Rockets now.
Yeah. So Joe Mazzulla, this is his first NBA, playoffs. I mean, could we chalk this up to coaching? Maybe this is the issue with them. I mean,
like I said, I think they mesh well. I'm not gonna put it all on the coach, man. Let them get past game 2.
Right.
If they end up losing game 2, or they're not consistently playing on both sides of the ball in game 2,
right.
I'm worried because it's going back to Philly.
Well, yeah.
And I think
I think even if the Celtics win game 2, that's just surviving. But then you got to go back to Philly, and if you don't win that first game, I mean, you're down 2-1.
Yeah.
And Embiid's probably back. That's what I'm assuming. Yep. And I don't know. It's just weird how all these top teams are having trouble.
They're struggling.
We thought it was Milwaukee and Boston for sure going to be in the finals. A lot of people thought that. Of course, a lot of people put 76ers in there too. So it's not like, but without Joel Embiid, you would think the Celtics have the upper hand there, and it just seemed like it was very evenly matched.
Mm-hmm.
You would think, is it gonna be are the 76ers gonna be, more dominant with Embiid in there? Because Embiid's the MVP.
Definitely. So Embiid comes back, man. This is gonna be trouble, man. It's gonna be trouble, man.
Yeah. So that's tough. Let us know what you think. Are the Celtics in trouble? I mean, losing game 1 without Embiid, I think there's a little bit of trouble there. Hopefully they don't panic. I mean, they've been there before, but the coach hasn't been there as the head coach.
Right.
So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he can make some adjustments and try and get Jaylen Brown involved a little more. Try and get Marcus Smart a few more shots. Try and get White some more points. Because that's all you needed was a few more points from
Horford, White, and Smart.
Yeah, a couple of
guys
guys
chiming in, bringing more to the
another 2 to 4 points from those guys, and you win that game probably. Because who was it was it Harden? He was scoring, but I mean, who else? Maxey had 26. Tobias Harris had 18. So not everybody was scoring. I mean, everybody was kind of contributing, but it seemed like their starters were contributing a little more than Celtic starters.
Yeah.
But so it's crazy. Let us know what you think. Are they in trouble? I think they are. So, and then the other game yesterday was
that game there. Oh my God,
the Suns and the Nuggets. I told you the Nuggets was gonna win. Didn't I tell you? Running your mouth, talking trash. I told you the Nuggets was gonna beat.
And the crazy thing about it, and the crazy thing about that game was Devin Booker actually showed up. He scored 35 points, 14 from 29 from the field. 3 from field goal range. Man, he was shooting good.
Jokic
showed up too. 39
Joker.
points.
And 16 rebounds. He only had 5 assists. I'm surprised he didn't get I guess he picked it up on the scoring. Aaron Gordon, I mean, if you can get 16 from Aaron Gordon, that's money for them. Yeah. KCP only had 14 points.
Durant had 24.
See, and the surprising thing about that game is that Jamal Murray, he only had 10 points.
Jamal Murray 10 points.
I mean, to me, yeah, Jamal Murray had an off game, and then you still lose. You still end up losing. That's almost like the Celtics loss. If Jamal Murray's having an off game, I mean, I know that Chris Paul went out, but
Paul only scored 8 points.
Did it seem like maybe it seemed a little bit maybe like the Suns were a little disorganized without Paul. Like he kind of helps keep them in line, helps keep the offense flowing. And they were just playing basically isolation ball, give it to Kevin, give it to Booker, and then
Pretty much.
I know Durant threw up a lot of threes. He usually doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but that game I think he's something like 0
he
for
went like
8.
2 for 12. He went 2 for 12 from 3-point yesterday.
Yes, he shot 12 of them.
He shot 14.
Did
He
he shoot
shot
12?
14. No, 2 for 12. Well, I told her what. Yeah,
But how many threes did he shoot?
he went 2 for 12 from 3-point. From 3-point range.
From 3-point?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I pulled about.
That's a lot of threes. That's a lot of. I thought that was for the series.
Nah, I think that was from the game itself. Yesterday, they shot a lot of threes yesterday. Yeah.
24. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's been off.
He
shot.
ain't been consistent.
He only shot 16%. He only shot 16% from 3. He was way off, and for some reason, that's not his game. Is shooting threes. I mean, he can shoot a 3, but his game is that mid-range game, kind of post up, move around.
Yeah.
And they just, I don't know. With Jamal Murray, to me, having a bad game. I mean, Joker picked it up with 39, but with Jamal Murray not having a good game, you gotta win that game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised Kevin Durant didn't show up. He usually is pretty consistent, but yeah, he didn't show up. Of course, Chris Paul went out. Have you heard anything if he's coming back?
I haven't heard anything on Paul, man.
He's probably not usually a growing kind of takes a couple weeks,
yeah,
or at least
maybe done for the series.
Maybe. I mean, I can only imagine his frustration. Chris Paul has been hurt, last year he made it through, but like the last few years, when he was with Houston, he got hurt.
Clippers, he got hurt.
First year with Phoenix, he got hurt. So Chris Paul has a bad reputation of getting hurt in the playoffs, with the exception of when the year they went to the finals.
Yeah.
Was that last year they went to the finals? No, that wasn't
year
last
before last, I believe.
Year before last, yeah, right. Yeah. So, who won it last year? I'm trying to think about it.
Was it Milwaukee?
No, Milwaukee didn't win last year. It was Boston versus the Warriors. I don't know why I forgot that. The Warriors won it last year.
Golden State, yeah.
Yeah, Golden State won it last year. I don't know why I forgot that. I'm losing my mind. It's probably because it's late.
Yeah, it is, bro. Hey, I don't think I'm gonna make it through the game, man. I might, man. I don't know.
What? Oh man.
I'm trying, man. It's the Henny, bro.
Well, quit drinking the Henny, man. You gotta bake off, man. Come on.
I got ice water.
Get some ice water, man. Drink some coffee.
If I drink coffee, man, I'd be up all night.
Drink a little coffee. Drink half a cup.
I can write anything.
Half a cup of coffee. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think I gotta watch this game, man.
This game gonna be good. So let's go to let's see. The first game today, we talked about it earlier, but the Knicks and the Heat without, it looked for a while that the Heat were gonna pull this game off without Jimmy Buckets. Yeah. And so it was a close game throughout, and in the end, the Knicks finally, they pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to do just enough to win the game and kind of pull away a little bit at the end. Randall had a few key rebounds. Brunson had some key 3-pointers in the end of the game, and to kind of Brunson kind of brought him back into the game.
Brunson went 6 for 10 from the 3-point range, man.
Yeah, and RJ Barrett had a good game.
And he had the most points. So,
yeah.
I mean, when you got guys like Randall, Brunson, and Hart, RJ Barrett, those guys contribute like that. I mean, they're pretty good.
They had to. I mean, they almost had to, because you cannot lose. This is what I was talking about earlier with, the Celtics and the 76ers not being without Embiid. You cannot lose as the Knicks. You cannot lose this game without, the other team being without their star player and Jimmy Butler.
Right.
You cannot lose that, especially at home. You know what I'm saying? You cannot lose that game at home with Jimmy Butler being out. Their leading scorer, they're kind of their best player. He's a defensive presence as well.
Right.
you cannot lose that game after you've lost the first game at home. You can't lose 2 in a row at home. That would be almost a sure sweep, if at the very least a
5-game.
4-1, 5-game, a gentleman's sweep as they call it. So yeah, the Knicks finally looked desperate towards the end of the game. They were kind of just hanging around, and then at the fourth quarter they looked a little more desperate, and they finally pulled it out. So shout out to the Knicks for pulling that off. So now that's tied up. Celtics going to play game 2. I don't know when that game is, but let's talk about this game against the Lakers.
Yes, sir.
The Lakers versus the Warriors. Game 1 right now. It's 10-2 early on.
Mm-hmm.
I told you said Lakers. I said Warriors. What are you thinking here on this game?
Man,
I mean, what are you thinking is the key to the game here? Keys to the Lakers winning. Since I mean, it's funny you're for the Lakers, but you're wearing
Dub City,
a Warriors jersey.
Well, hey, folks, let me tell you about this series. Whoever.
Okay.
So I started out with them, then I'm flip back to the Lakers. It just depends. This is gonna be the best series out of all of them. But I think for the Lakers to win, man. You got LeBron, but you need Davis, man. He can't get hurt or get injured, man. He got to be consistent in everything he's doing, and you need D'Angelo Russell to step up his game too, man. Those are the top 3 keys, I think, man, for them to win.
What was your first key?
Well, I mean, LeBron James is gonna do what he does anyway, but I'm talking about Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis can't get hurt, man. He injury prone, man. You never know.
You need offense from him. He's been good on defense, but his offense has been kind of inconsistent.
Yeah.
And then you do need some points from D. Russell, but you also need Reeves to step up a little bit. He's kind of been that third scorer, throughout these playoffs so far. So you need him to have a consistent game.
Yeah.
For me, if I'm looking at the Warriors, who I think is going to win, I think Thompson has to have a big game. He needs to be in the 20s. I think if Wiggins can get you around 20, and then Curry be Curry, I think you're fine in this game. And then have Draymond Green and then Kevon Looney, get you some rebounds. Looney been playing crazy on the boards. Yeah. He's been getting I don't see him getting as many with Davis in there. Like I said, AD's been playing well when it comes to rebounding and defense. It's just his offense has been off.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key. That is the key to the Lakers. Davis has to have a good offensive game. I think if Thompson and Wiggins can offset Davis, Curry's going to kind of offset James, and then this could be a close game. It could be down to, who else contributes off the bench. Is it going to be DiVincenzo? Is it going to be Schroeder? It's going to be Reeves goes off. Austin Reeves goes off and has a big game. It just depends.
Schroeder.
Yeah. I mean, usually at home, on the first game, you see the home team kind of jump out early, and that's what's happening now. But the Lakers are hanging in there. But, the crowd's into it. The crowd's all hyped up for this first game. So you're going to have the crowd behind you. So you got to fight them. So this first, if the Lakers can kind of go through that first kind of wave of the Warriors, trying to come in and put it on them early on with the help from the crowd, then the Lakers can stay in this game. But they got to keep it under 20,
right?
I think, in the first half. They can't fall behind by 20.
You're in trouble, man. And go
The Lakers cannot afford to do that. But if they can keep it within 10 points, I think by halftime, they got a shot in the second half. That's what I'm thinking. Is that what you're thinking?
Man, I hope the Lakers take one, man.
Man, you already.
Nah, not yet, bro. I'm up, man. I'm up.
Yeah, all right. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's gonna come in. I was gonna sound the bell.
Nah, man, they don't want to come in.
No one's coming in, man. They're too late. They are already asleep.
Yeah. So, man, what we got this weekend?
What we got this weekend?
Sunday.
Games. We'll have a regular show. We'll talk about everything on Sunday. Have the regular sports show, and it depends what's going on. Tomorrow is Wednesday. There's the Celtics game, and then
Thursday.
Lakers play on Thursday.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all on your schedule, man.
Plains on Friday.
See Friday.
So we could either do Friday or Thursday and just kind of do one of these shows, kind of
Friday,
wrap it
you
up,
got
do a 20-30 minute show.
oh yeah. Friday would
wrap
probably
it
be
up.
good because you got the Celtics, 76ers, and Nuggets, Suns. Those two big games,
then-
you can split it in between.
And then Thursday.
Thursday.
Well, it could be good Thursday too because it's just the Lakers on that day.
Yeah, we could do that one. Yeah, Thursday.
We could come on Thursday either before or after. I mean, after would be like late.
Be late. We can come on before. It'll be like 11:30, 12.
No, before the game.
No, before the game.
It'd be like
the game
8.
start at 9 o'clock.
Like 7:30. So it's like 8:30 your time.
Yeah. We can do that.
We only need like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We could talk about what happened on tonight with the Lakers.
And
We
then-
can talk about what's going to happen on
With
Wednesday.
the 76ers and Celtics, we can hit that one up too.
Right. Yeah, we can hit the games and then kind of preview what's going to happen on Friday.
Yeah, man, and roll right into the weekend, man. It's gonna be a good weekend of basketball, man.
That'd be good,
It's
man.
gonna be good, man. Basketball is getting better and
All
better.
right, man.
Rolling to the semis, man.
Let's go. All right. Woo. Let's go. Hey, that'll be good. Let us know what you think. Who thinks going to win this game tonight? Who's going to win tomorrow? We might come back Thursday, maybe Friday. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And kind of do some more NBA special stuff. But we'll see what
The
happens.
guy, hey, they was hiding tonight, bro. We couldn't get nobody to come on here tonight.
Couldn't get nobody to come on, man. There's hiding, man. Elias said he was driving or something. He's lying or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you know, they always come up with these excuses, right?
So you gonna stay and watch this whole
You know what
game, man?
Man, I gotta pack, man. I gotta be on the road
That's
tomorrow.
right, you going on the road.
I don't know. We'll see. I gotta do some more laundry, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Stay up, man. Don't fall asleep on me.
Hey, text me at halftime. To see what's up.
What's that?
I just text me at halftime.
I'll text you at halftime. If you ain't responding, I guess if I go and text you at halftime and I don't get a response, I'm gonna know.
Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 C's. I deal with life.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I'm gonna try to hold up.
All right, man. We'll see you. Hey, we'll see you next time on the Bottom Line NBA special. Let's go.
All right.
This is why they envy me. On track, now we going
Way up, way up. Hey. All right, bro.
I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name now.